going on, everyone? This is the Kazi here, and we also got Not That Josh Baker on the phone here, ready to go. We are about to do ourselves a wonderful, wonderful shiny hunt. Today we're going to go for the Shiny Mudbray, and if time permits, if one of us gets lucky enough, we will go ahead and run on over to go for Shiny Braviary. We got about an hour and a half, so we are going to be diving into this and seeing how things go. So don't forget, I will be popping in Not That Josh Baker's link to his video here in a few seconds. So if you all want to hop in, watch his channel, and make sure you do in fact subscribe, go ahead and be sure you do that as well. What's going on, Josh?
Woo! And we're back again for another shiny race. This time for Shiny Mudbray. So those of you just joining, welcome. We're going to get started here with a race against the one and only Raikazi. Last time, I may or may not have lost in a graceful defeat, but this time the tables will be turned, I assure you.
Oh, yes, the table will be turned.
Up above, so make sure that you go drop over there, show some love, subscribe, all that good stuff, because he's going to need it. We're expecting to have this one be a really quick race and then move on to Braviary if one of us is able to. So make sure you go show some love, hop on over there, tell him good luck, but not too much, because again, last time someone may or may not have won.
May or may not have. Maybe.
just a little bit. So what's going on, Gaming on T's baby? Welcome. Shiny hunting and going on a walk. No better combination. So make sure you all drop on over to this link. I just re-dropped it into the chat. Go say hi to Raikazi, drop a like, subscribe if you haven't. Got great content, does a lot more than just shiny hunting. So if you're ever looking to expand your Pokemon game, you got some great tactics and training you can take advantage of for free.
That is correct indeed.
So what is going on? How's your Friday treating you?
Well, I mean, it's going good now that I'm off work.
An amazing difference that makes.
I'm trying to get this thing updated. Why is it not updating for me? And it's actually wanting to lock on me. Come on, what in the world? Cheese on bread. Okay, I have an alternate.
What are we going for your shiny hunting and Pokemon Go, Gaming on? Anything specific or anything at all?
Thanks so much, Tease baby.
Alright, so today we're going to go for Mudbray, y'all. We're going to do the SOS method, which means we'll have increased odds starting at 70 to 255. Is that correct?
Depends on the Pokemon. See, I did notice it will definitely depend on it because, let's see, when I was hunting for shiny Snorunt, that thing it would sometimes pop up really quickly, and then sometimes it'll take a long time. Versus Magnemite, which I have on screen here, took me like maybe 100 or so. So it'll pop up. But then if you go for like Pick-a-Peck, it was like 50, 60. So it's just like it really feels as though it depends on the Pokemon. And this thing.
Good luck, Josh. You start. Now you're just saying that to equal out the balance. I will take it.
Let's see, there we go. Now there's that edit. Perfect. Got this link. Boom, boom. Come on. There we go. And I just want to paste it. There we go. That's all I needed. Thank you very much. Saving. At one point, it was looking like it was freezing. Perfect.
You're busy on your officer duty shift. Glad you can make it.
You better not be on the toilet doing it, though.
Where else do you have duty? So I did notice you're in the Pokemon Center, and I am at the edge of the grass, and I don't want to have any unfair advantage. I'm not in the grass, but that's where we wanted to start, or I could go back to the Pokemon Center.
Oh, no, you're fine, because I was just organizing a few things there before I hopped over there. So I'll hop over there here in a few seconds. I'm trying to make sure that, because it looks as though my stream itself is frozen like a cray-cray.
I did notice that as well.
So
I thought it might have just been because on mine, because I have a lot of things running.
that's what I was wondering as well, but no, it's definitely freezing up. So I'm gonna try to update it here, which doesn't make any sense when it does that. It's just randomly decides, hey, yeah, we're gonna be frozen today, and then.
Love that.
So let's see. Let's see. Is there anything else I need to close out? No, there's nothing else for me to close out here. There is literally nothing else for me to close out. So let me just do a little quick key
my
here.
stream software just stopped.
Yours did?
Yeah. I don't know if you must have jinxed it when you're talking about yours. Totally. Just decided to poop out, so I had to restart it. That is wild.
This is just a day of technical stuff. I mean, really. First Twitch wouldn't work. Now, it's got the task manager, so it doesn't look like it's dropping any more frames. If it's not, we're good. I just need it to show up on the actual stream, because I know it's delayed, so just giving it a few seconds here. And then if it's good, and once Josh's stream is up and running, we'll be able to actually get started.
You know, it's very strange. It doesn't look like my stream stopped.
Let's see, I'm not even getting that pulled back up myself. Wait, I needed to keep that up for a second.
Okay, so my stream's still going somehow. I just don't know where my OBS is.
Wow, that's weird. And my stream is good now. It finally got its kinks worked out, so let me try to get yours back up here.
Yeah, tell me if you can see it, because it looks like it never went down from what I can tell, and I just...
It says...
I literally don't have OBS open anymore. Like, it's nowhere to be up. I can tell, and I just... But I literally don't have OBS open anymore.
Yep.
It's nowhere to be found.
I can see you. I can see everything.
Okay, well then you know what? Until y'all tell me I've stopped, y'all still see me. I don't know how I'm gonna stop the stream. I mean, OBS is gone.
You're gonna have to get your task manager up somehow, and then you'll have to.
We have the stream. It'll be a fun little way to end it.
Yep, that will be the only way. So whenever we're at the end of the stream, you'll just pull up task manager and just say end stream, and it'll just suddenly shut off.
I am.
Well, I just found out what was probably causing it. Now my what is this thing? Capture card went out.
What?
Yeah, it's just okay. Let me bring it back down. It just.
What is happening?
I was like, "What's going on?" Look up to the screen, and now it's like, "Oh yeah, that's shut off. Yeah, that's great." Wait a second. What in the world? Did I somehow turn off the top screen somehow? Because this is not making sense. Let me do this.
And while he's distracted, we're gonna start.
Yeah, my display capture just decided that it's no longer pulling it up. It is no longer pulling up my display.
Can you reset it?
See, now it's pulling up that one. Let's see, switch it back to this one. What in the world is going on today? Okay, so...
Something tells me one of us is not finding Jack. True. I think it's going to be a miracle when we get this race off the ground.
I'm saying. Let's see, I'm trying to do another window capture here. Not a window capture, screw that. I'm starting it completely over. Let's do a, oh my goodness. Video capture device, no. Game capture, display capture,
So
thank
what's
you.
everyone up to on this Friday while we become IT specialists without the pay level?
Uh-huh. Huh. Weird. Capture cursor, take that off. Display 1, display 0. That's all there, but I don't want all of that. It will get to my secondary monitor, but it won't get to my first. Huh.
There you go. So, wait, no, you got.
I'm gonna hop over to the battle one real quick.
Keep
Let me
battle,
turn
even
that
if
one
it takes
off.
you past.
Blah 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 blah. Okay, let me turn off. Let's turn this one off. See, it's there. It's here, right there. But what in the world? It's right here.
Oh boy.
Okay, I have an idea.
I'm just waiting for my computer to realize that I'm not streaming anymore and for it to all go haywire as soon as yours comes back online.
Okay.
Come on, infinite subscreens.
I'm saying. After I did that, apparently it made it work. Now I just need this thing to fit. Okay. Well, this is odd. Okay, this needs to go under. No. My gosh, how this thing works. Okay, almost
We're
done.
gonna keep dancing, y'all, until we're ready.
Display
There
capture
it goes.
2.
Team selection. No peeking.
There we go. There we go. Okay, we're probably
Alright.
gonna. Yeah, but that was just for the battle screen. But I got it now. It just somehow probably kicked it into identifying my other screen. Okay.
Where's your count at, though? Okay, popping it up.
Yeah, because that took over. It popped up on the very top of the screen. It decided to just go crazy. I don't know what was going on there, but it's good now. I guess.
Wait. Hold on. All I see is your entire screen.
Yeah, it should be updating. It's probably just delayed on your end.
Got you. Yeah, probably. Okay. Looks like something's happening. There we go. Back to normal.
Yeah, yeah. This is a day. This is gonna be a day.
Alright. I didn't get a shiny, but I got a few super strong Pokemon and I hatched 1,000 CG Pokemon. How wild! Good job, Game On. Well, you did more than we've been able to. We've been struggling with everything since everything started. I think we're about to get ready to get going.
I believe so. I'm just moving the timer just a little bit out of my way. Alright, everything should be good now. We should be set up. Let me move my clicker. Boom, boom. Alright, let me go over to the wonderful Paniola Ranch.
Alright. The anticipation must be killing you.
Alright, I am in front of the grass.
Alright, count us down, Daddy Kazi.
Alright, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, hunt.
And we're off. I got my first encounter.
Me too.
And it is already a Miltank.
I got Mareep.
I believe we're both hunting here in the Paniola Ranch area because it's a 50% chance of getting a Mudbray here during the day. Something we are.
Yepers. Another Mareep.
Alright. No. So much for a 50% rate.
I know it. Come on, it should
Come on,
pop
number
up now.
3.
Should pop up. It should pop up right now. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Nope.
Got it.
Pop.
Mudbray.
Lucky duck. But you know what? Sometimes the tortoise beats the hare. I guess it's the same thing.
That's all fun and dandy.
In a while. I know. I think we've been doing a lot of legendary hunts recently. It's been a while since we've done one of these. Ultra powered, what's going on? The anticipation killed me, that's for sure. Yeah, I bet. Welcome to the stream. It's wild. Oh no, intimidate. You got a Taurus. I still can't find a Mudbray, y'all. The Taurus must be intimidating them.
Well, I am setting up my entire thing now. I'm going for my my wonderful Trevenant. Change some abilities here.
Daytime. What time is it on my game? Not still daytime. It's definitely not night. Come on, cover number 7. You have Mudbray. A Lillipop. Come on, this is wild.
Alright, now... Oh, crap. Crap.
What?
I'm trying to figure out who was my actual... I have 2 synchronizers on my team. And I'm like, wait, I need the correct synchronizer. Okay, I know.
I am at the wrong time of day. It is not... I'm not finding a single one. I found Lillipop, but I didn't think I should be able to find Lillipop yet.
You should be able to. Which one are you in? Are you in Sun or Moon?
I think Sun.
Yeah, I'm playing Ultra Sun right now.
Yeah, but I think my time of day might be different.
Alright, we have started our encounters. We are on number 2.
0? We can't even find one. Let me see what time of day it is. 12:21, we should be able to find something.
Huh, didn't call for help.
What's going on? You're not late, you're just in time. Maybe.
Just in time.
Find a Mudbray though. And we'll see, and we'll keep at it. But welcome, we are racing Raykazi, who has already found one, so make sure you go stop over there. Drop some love. Another Lillipop.
It's not calling for much help right now, though.
Okay, something's wrong. I should have encountered one by now.
You really should have. Wait, I just noticed something. It may or may not have an issue, but you're on the right side of the patch of grass, or should you be? I went to the left side.
No, it should be all over here, but we'll see if it makes a difference. I'm willing to try anything, really.
What would be the odds if I find a shiny before you find it?
That'd be wild. Let's see.
Alright, this thing is calling in to help now. What the heck just happened? Did I like miss or something? What's going on? That's for they're dropping my speed. Why is my accuracy down? Y'all better not be having no mud spray, mud slap mess. I ain't got time for that junk.
What is wrong? Okay, I really shouldn't be able to see Marie. I meant no, I should see Marie for 30% rate.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna leave this one.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna run away from it.
I'm gonna get off of Tauros. Maybe that's the reason she's not gonna show up.
I just left the Mudbrays because I'm gonna have to look it up real quick because if it's gonna keep dropping my accuracy, that's gonna make knocking out its friends a really huge pain. Because one of its friends just came out and used bulldoze, and it hit its friend that was holding the leopard berry. And I'm like, no, we are not doing this. We're not doing that.
Oh no.
So,
I don't like that.
not at all. Mudbray needs to
I
get
cannot
his
find
act
a
together.
Mudbray. What is going on?
Let me get another leopard berry. Give it to Trevenant again. Ooh.
I'm gonna go to a different.
Check.
I don't find it on this one. I'm going to a different area.
Let's
Route
see.
4 should have it.
1, 2, 3. If I can find a level 15. You said Route 4 will have it?
Route 4 has it. You can find Mudbray on Route 4, 6, 12, Blush Mountain, Paniolo. What level do you need it? Because it can only go up to 14 where we're at.
It only goes up to 14 where we're at?
14 to 17 we can find on Route 6.
I'm going to Route 6.
That's where I'm going to.
Yeah, because I need it at a higher level. I cannot deal with mud
And
slap.
now I'll get rid of this bulldoze.
Well, it will still know bulldoze, yeah. But if you have a fast attacker, that wouldn't matter. You know, you'll knock out its friend beforehand. So let's see, where's Route 6?
That's what it says.
I hate these maps.
I do too. I can't find anything. Someone tell me where Route 6 is before I can find it.
Wait a second. Is that it right there? Alright. I think it's just below Paniolo Town because that's Route 7 going up to the mountain, and then after you come out of the mountain, the volcano mountain, that's Route 8. So that would have to be. It'll have to be just to the left of Royal Avenue. I think that's Route 6.
So should I go south?
Of the Paniolo Ranch, yeah.
There it is. It is absolutely. I see it. It is south of Avenue.
Yep.
Everyone, this
There
is
it is.
terrible. Complain with me.
Alright, so we
Don't want to
need.
show up. That is damn sure ultra powers. That is not helping at all. Route 6. Here we go. Oh, I didn't fight that trainer. Oh no! I didn't do a trainer battle.
You've never battled that trainer?
No! Why would I have? I don't battle. I go around sneaking up on shiny Pokemon and snatching them forever.
I knock out every trainer that there is.
Bone Sweet. Oh. Can execute how? Where does execute now? Do you know anything that knows anything?
For Bounce Week?
It knows nothing. Okay, let's bring out someone else who knows something. Hey everyone, you get to see in bonus battle. There's Shiny Togedemaru. Who would have thunk it?
Let's see. Trying to make sure I'm in a good patch of grass
There's
habitat.
more trainers in this area.
I think I'm in a good spot. I don't know. Yeah. This is fine.
Okay. Everyone, donate $1 billion. I just won that battle. Oh, when it was tough. I need some relief funds. Thank you. Ultra powers. Ooh, I'm shiny hunting type. No. Ooh, good luck. And without a doubt, it's going to be a while till I get it. I understand. Unfortunately. But you know what? I'm hoping I get a Mudbray right here.
It's looking as though my stream actually.
First gaming on, I'm gonna freak out. And Blizzard Banger, I think I said hi. If I didn't, I'm saying hi now.
I'm gonna have to when I find my next Mudbray, I'm gonna have to fix my stream again. Because apparently my stream has been frozen. It's ever since it said 1 encounter. What in the world? Okay, I found Mudbray again. Perfect.
I'm shocked.
But now I need to fix something here. Let's see.
Yo, we got Mudbray, they exist. What levels need to be? At least 15, we decided? 17. That'll do.
I'm not sure. Is it 17?
No, I mean, she's 17, so she'll
Mine is 16 right now, so should know. No, I think 16 should be fine.
Yeah, I think, I got a 17er, so I think that'll be just fine too.
Yeah. Yeah, that should be fine. But before I go any further, though, I'm gonna fix this. So you got a chance to catch up. Let's see. Previous version details. Security.
Y'all, we got one. Y'all, we got one. What? Y'all, we got one. We got one, and it might be it. And we're using Mizuchi, who Raykazi hates because their color's too great.
It is.
First thing we can do is use false swipe on Mr. Mama.
There we go.
What's going to call for help? Is help going to show up?
Processes.
No, it's not. No help for you. Now we're going to go ahead and use an adrenaline orb.
User services. Dun, 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 dun. Oh wait. There you go.
Okay, got number 2.
Alright. You're gonna definitely catch up and move ahead at this rate. It is.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get this thing to work. Fewer details.
Number 3 popped up.
More details. Performance.
So y'all, what's going on in your weekend agendas? Got anything big planned, small planned, medium-sized plans, perhaps?
Priority. Alright, let me also update. Changing priorities around. Let me move that
Nope,
back.
nothing except more Pokemon Go for me. Those are great plans. I like those plans, Game On.
I'm probably messing up this thing so bad right now. There it is. Properties. Set priority. Let's see.
It keeps lowering my speed.
Alright, so let's see if that fixed it. Wait a second, what in the world? Is this thing not streaming or something? No, it's streaming. Huh. My stream itself, it's like I'm constantly having to fast forward it because it's like somewhere way behind. Let's see.
I see on encounter number 1 still is what's showing.
Yeah, but you see, and I just went and altered my the playback on it, and now it suddenly says that it's on encounter 5, but it's also where I was still at the Paniole Ranch. It's weird.
Interesting. I'm hoping to play Community Day and finally hatch a shiny mask. Wait, is there Community Day this weekend?
Let's see, let me get to the countdowner. That countdown timer's still going? They better not still be going. Countdown. It's still not working for me.
What?
Yeah, it's not.
Could you restart?
Probably gonna end up having to.
I mean, are you still playing on the side?
No, I've actually just had it just freezing up everything. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to, because nobody can see anything. It's just everything's just completely frozen over there. So let's see.
Yeah, finally updated to the 5 encounters, but yeah, you're right.
Let's see. Let's do this. I'm going to stop it and start it right back up because, yeah, that shouldn't be doing that. I'm gonna hit the OBS.
So if you're ever on Rika's stream, hold on tight. We're going to get that up and running again.
Mm-hmm.
WTF stands for Willie the Frank.
As soon as I told it to end, I didn't actually hit end yet. I click end and it immediately stopped dropping frames. According to the, you know what, it'll tell you at the bottom if it's dropping frames or not. It immediately stopped.
Interesting.
So I'm leaving it just like that. I'm gonna see, because it's still asking me like, do you want to end the process? I'm gonna leave it just like that and see. Okay, so if it ends up not doing it, but I need the stream to update itself. Because that is saying like it's even just, because normally, you know, the screen will be frozen, but you can hear all the audio.
Yeah.
But it's just saying, for example, it just said that you just said encounter number 2. That's way too behind.
Oh wow.
That doesn't make any sense. So I don't know where it's actually at.
I'm gonna hold off in a second until your thing re-updates then.
Not sure what it's doing.
The Gamonon's gonna get something to eat. What's on the menu for you, Gamonon?
Let's see. Settings, live chat, all messages, stop chat, top chat, da 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 da. Oops. Because it looks to me as though it shouldn't have any issues. So, quality. Captions, no. Ooh, I wonder if the playback speed. Yes, I'm normal. That's fine. Okay.
Well, we're at 11, y'all. We're waiting for Raykazi's stream. Just stop playing games.
Indeed. I mean, my gosh, this is the day, people. This is the day.
It has definitely decided to challenge us today in ways that it didn't have to.
Okay, it looks like it's starting to come back because now all of a sudden it's showing the level 16 Mudbray. It's not moving yet, but
I see it. Yes.
still not moving. It's probably just, I don't know what's going on with this delay. Okay, and the audio just said, let's see if I fixed it. So that might be what's going on. Let's see here. Because I probably did something. So it should be coming
Boom
down.
shakalaka, yeah. Boom shakalaka, yeah. We're looking like we're getting somewhere. Maybe baby steps, but we care.
But we care.
I'm shiny hunting and wonder trading at this point. Ooh. Wonder trading is always so fun. Such a wonder what you'll get traded. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Hopefully a lot longer than that. I plan to live until I'm at least older. Thank you.
You know, I never did the. I mean, I did it maybe like a couple times, and I was like, I just did not want to do wonder trading anymore. It wasn't a thing for me.
Well, I kept getting hacked Pokemon, so I didn't want to get like a virus, so I stopped. Not that you would. I'm just paranoid. I'm shivering with anticipation. Now that I'm so shiny. I don't know if you were here. I literally used that exact same line just earlier. So that's wild if you weren't here for it. If you were here for it, then it's just stealing, which is what I did first. The original thief. Oh, I see Alakazam.
Yep, me too. I'm thinking it's coming.
And I see you looking down now. Boom chakalaka, yeah.
Okay, this is me talking. I'm talking about it that I'm about to hit end stream. I'm just about to shut the whole thing down. So, and then it had immediately had stopped. So, that means if anything, it's about to start working.
Hot diggity dog, y'all. You hear that?
We can
About
hope
to get
so.
some good luck. Except most of
Fear.
it's funneled this way because I'm streaming without even having a broadcasting system open.
Yep. And the theory was correct. It is working. It's moving. Okay.
It's doing better because it's not running the program taking up space. Yours is perfect.
Yeah, and it's just because it's popped up right now for me to end it. So the computer just like, oh, you're gonna end me? No, 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 no. Okay, I'll work. I'll work.
Well then, I'm going back to the hut.
Hop on in, cause I'm jumping in now too, and I gotta get caught up like there's nobody's business now. This is terrible.
I'm looking for number 12. I got Shiny Raikou Wonder Trade yesterday. Wow. You know, I don't know if you're watching mine, but what's really throwing me off, it's called, I have the left slot open, and she calls, and a Pokemon pops up to her right instead, but it still puts them in the left slot. But if you watch it, you'll see her feet on the left when the right one pops up, and it keeps throwing me off every time.
Wait.
Mudbray will call for help, and the new one pops up to the right of the original Mudbray.
Oh, so you knocked it out that way?
What do you mean?
Wait, you knocked out. It's calling for help. The one that should appear should always appear on the left. Why? What happened?
I know, and it does appear on the left once it backs back into the real world. But when you go in, you can see the host of the Mudbray, so it pops up to the. Or maybe it's a rock. Hold on, let me look. Let me inspect. But I keep seeing the same exact color of the hoof, so I can think it's to the right of it. Maybe it's just a rock that looks just like Mudbray. Hold on. I have a new theory. It may involve rocks. Stay tuned, y'all. It's gonna be good. But there would be grass underneath it. Okay, that's how I'll know. If there's grass underneath, it's a rock. If there's no grass underneath, it's this Mudbray. And no help appeared, so that didn't help. Let's give you a Braviary while we're waiting. Okay, it's grass. They are the same color though. I'm going to say that Mudbray blends in with rocks, but it is not actually glitching like I thought it was. It is just a really similar colored brown rock.
No, you was like,
I was like freaking out the entire time, like, what are they doing? Number 16, don't shine, y'all.
Oh, we should be on number 6. Now we're gonna do this. Perfect. It's calling for help already. We may get a trick. No, 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 no. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Okay. Okay, it didn't. Okay, it didn't. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to risk it. Because that was number 7. I have to take out this other one. Because if it calls for help before my synchronize is on here, it's risking doing bulldoze and knocking out the one that I just got set up.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Didn't call for help. Thank goodness. Alright, now we're good.
Boom shakalaka, yeah. Number 17, don't shine.
Now it feels good to finally be in business now. Alright.
Yeah. We have about 45 minutes left.
Yep.
We can do that. We can find at least one.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we were ambitious thinking we'd be two. Okay, number 18. Call number 19.
Oh, you know, I thought that it was. I completely forgot because I did see where Caitlyn got her shiny Yamask, and I forgot that it was Officer Jenny that was also going for the Yamask too.
It had inspired the hunt to become good. And then Caitlyn gets it like a day. Jenny's been looking for that for months. Hatching thousands of eggs. Number 20, don't shine. What are your guesses, y'all? Who do you think is going to find it first? What do you think it's going to... What number are we looking?
Mine needs to come in like 20 more. So I want it on like 28. Well, you know, I got my shiny Electabuzz in what? Was it 15 or 30 something encounters or something like that? And I was like, what? I was not ready for it.
No, I'm not. That's wild. I got shiny, not Phoebus, but the other one. What is that one? Oh my god, what is it? And I really like it. This generation.
It kind of looks like what?
The ugly clownfish. What's the ugly clownfish's name?
Bruxish?
Yes, Bruxish. Got that in 5 encounters.
Was it only 5?
Yeah, 5. Wild.
Insane.
I know. You at 100 or so? You think I'll get at 100 or so ultra powers? I can get behind that. Take that. Drawdy 670, welcome. I got shiny Ghastly in 3 encounters. Hot damn.
3 encounters?
Shiny Wimpod in 25 soft resets. That is talent.
Well, I had 3 for my my shiny Litten. Remember when we were doing that? I was going just hatching some eggs, just getting it ready, and it's like, boop, I'm here. What's going on?
Yeah, wild.
That was a wonderful day. I think that was after Zapdos.
My best days will always be the triple dragon hunt.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That was insane.
Took me longer to set up than find them. Shiny Kyurem took 6,325. Wow, Johnny. That is, a lot.
And Drawdy just put a weird face on this stream. What's the face for? Couple 26 up, bro. How are you? I am doing well. Now that the stream is working better, I am doing quite well. I can't do a super flex right now because I did biceps this morning. So if I try to do too much contracting, I'm going to cramp.
Cramp. It works for my advantage.
Nope.
Do it.
I got it. I'm going to be careful.
Daddy Kazi, flex those muscles for us.
Mm-mm.
Take a moment. Oil up your body.
Yeah.
See your progress. Who cares if it costs you a simple shiny race? I certainly don't. Number 25, don't shine, don't shine. Number 25, don't shine. Currently on the shiny Delmai scent. Hating its abysmal call rate and even worse chance of even coming out. Yeah, tell me about it. I did Delmai's once and I said, well, this is going to be, it's one of the few hunts that I said, it's going to be a later hunt after I started it.
Which one was this one?
Delmai's.
Delmai's. Oh, yeah. Delmai's. See, and that's also the same thing when you were trying to do Scyther. I was like, I don't understand why you thought you were going to do Scyther for.
I know. I mean, I'm ambitious. Sometimes my ambitions exceed my capabilities.
Yeah, there's some Pokemon that you just need to hatch eggs for instead of SOS. And
Those are two of them, actually. What's going on, Scratch Cat? Long time no stream, right? Well, I mean, I streamed a couple days ago.
yeah, you've been streaming a little bit more here lately.
Yeah, let's get back into the groove of things. Getting pumped up for November. Number 27 is not shiny, which is what my hope was. But my hopes were dashed, like they often are. Okay, let's see if it doesn't call for help. I can use something. Number 28, don't shine either. Are we thinking about 100s when the only guess I've got, which is fine. 100's respectable. I'm not hating those odds.
Don't
I'd
worry.
be happy if we found it at 100.
I will be too because I'm gonna get it in 28.
Well, I just have 28. Not much. Did anyone watch the new video of Pokemon Sword and Shield 2 days ago? I know Raykazi released a live reaction to it, so if you haven't checked that out, go to his channel and look at it. But yes, I did. And I'd love to hear everyone's thoughts of those who have heard it or seen it with the new Galarian forms. I know we haven't talked much even about Gigantamax forms since they introduced that. So if there's anything about Sword and Shield people are interested in discussing, let's bring that out. That sounds fun.
Well, I can already hop into something part of that there because, you know, they were talking about this whole thing about all these different forms of Pokemon and they're not going to, people were speculating that they wouldn't be going into all of these different types of forms and stuff like that. But here's my question. When it comes to Gigantamaxing, yeah, it'll change the Pokemon's form. The leaks of everything has been so far proven correct. So if they're going to give these Galarian forms of Weezing, which I wonder about coughing, but they're going to do this whole thing about Weezing, and you're going to do this thing about Linoon, which upsets me a little bit because I want regular Linoon to have an evolution, but I digress. I wonder what's going to happen with this whole thing about why Meowth is going to have a different form if it Gigantamaxes versus Persian, and why Pikachu will have a different form if it Gigantamaxes, but Raichu can only Dynamax because they say it's different crystals that's going to allow Pokemon to do different things.
Yeah. Hope you all are digesting that. That is a lot to kind of go through, but it does open up a lot of doors and a lot of speculation to what the franchise is evolving into. I know the first time someone told me about Gigantamax, they told me Digimon, and that was their only response. And I don't know, I think it's a bit complicated, and I hope they are able to pull it off. I'm always optimistic until they prove me otherwise. And you know me, I'm still going to shiny for all of them, regardless of how terrible we think we did. I spent over 300 hours on Pokemon Quest shiny. Oh, Ultra Power says Linoon's new Evo makes me happy. Well, Well, not much new. I already read that. Scratch that. We're already done. We're discussing that right now. So, what is your biggest excitement about Sword and Shield? What is your biggest, hesitation, reservation?
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Let me go positive first. Let me go positive. Okay.
Yes, we love to end on a negative note.
the the positive aspect. Now, this is what I've hoped for all the time, and this is also me as a competitive player. So,
Yes.
what I would hope for is that um, the because what it looks like in the gym battles, what they were already saying, is that there's going to be a lot more trainers there. Because you notice in the video, you were going into the gym, but it's kind of like the soccer field, but you had all these trainers, which kind of resembles like how the anime does with the Pokemon League, which is awesome. And if you can battle all these different people like it's a real Pokemon League, like how they do in an anime, which would be great. And then what I also hope is that when it comes with the competitive scene, I'm thinking that they would actually allow us to do this because if you go to a regional championship, you're only allowed to create one team. And this whole thing about they're trying to, focus the battle system and everything like that. But then if you go to a tournament, you can only bring one team. And if they're saying, okay, no one team is perfect, but yet they're trying to say, oh, if you can only use one team, everybody's going to use the kind of same. Well, I don't. I try to use things different, but many people tend to lead to the streamlined Pokemon to be in the tournament so they can try to win. But if they were to say, hey guys, if if for your tournament, you have to have an A team and a B team. So if you don't know what your opponent's bringing, so you can say, I'm bringing my B team. Your person brings their A team, and you might win. Next match, you're like, should I change it? Should I not? And they change their team. You decide not to, and then they wipe the floor with you on the second one. So then you just like, oh gosh, whose team is going to win? I would love if they would allow that, but I don't know. I think it's the smartest thing that they could have done. Simply just add another team, and you say, okay, which team are you battling here? Are you using your A team or B team? Done. But they don't do that yet.
Pokemon in those teams, or did it to be 6 unique?
I say they can be the same, but just not the exact. I mean, rather, let me say this: the trainer should have the option to bring two teams because it's still best out of three. So
Right.
everybody should, theoretically bring it, but you're not required to battle with, let's say, your B team if you don't want to.
Okay, I'm down for it. Where's the petition at?
I wish. But now here's my drawback, though. This whole National Pokedex thing. Now, again, their reasoning behind it, not having the models, I don't care for that too much because if you really watch carefully, if you take not a shiny, but if you take a Raichu, I want to say it's the Alolan Raichu, and you get it to do like light screen. If you take that animation and the way how it raises its foot, I know my Raichu. I mean, come on. It raises its foot and it's like kind of dancing. It's in the air though, so I guess they're just like, oh, that makes it better. But it does its foot that one way where it's doing like light screen and everything like that. Now this Morpeko, this new Pokemon, when it turned into its dark form and it did its Aura Wheel attack, which was a dark type of attack at that time, it raised its foot just like Raichu. So they're copying animations that were from other Pokemon. And on top of that, they're using models, even though, yes, they're cleaning it up, but they're using similar models from older generations. So I'm like, okay, if you're using this as an excuse, as a reason as to why you're not including all the Pokemon, then I have an issue with that because you're not really doing that. But then, on top of that, the fact that they're saying, oh, we want you to play with all the new Pokemon. If you, in like Sun and Moon and stuff, we weren't allowed to transfer our Pokemon at first. You had to play through it. So I would have been fine with that. I still want to transfer all my Pokemon over. So if I want to have, let's say, a stream where you can battle with so many different Pokemon, that would be so much fun. But then if they're not telling me which Pokemon can go in there, they're like, oh, you can put it into Pokemon Home, and you may be able to use it in some vague way that they have not yet explained, then I have an issue with this, because if I put it in Pokemon Home, I don't like Pokemon Home, but then I can't transfer it back to my other game, then I just basically sent, like, these Pokemon that I spent, like, you know, weeks and months just shiny hunting. Let's say, for example, you think about it here with your, let's take either your Groudon,
I knew we were going to go to Groudon. I knew we weren't going to get away without Groudon being pulled into this.
or your Shuppet.
Yeah.
And then if you put it inside of that game and put it in Pokemon Home, then you say, okay, I'm putting it into Sword and Shield. It cannot go in there because it's not in the Galarian Pokedex. Oh.
Or it can only go to some weird Pokemon park that you can never use for actual gameplay.
Exactly. And then you're just like, it's stuck. You literally just sent your Pokemon to a box that you can never use it in any form.
Yeah.
And I'm not okay with that. That is what I'm not okay with, and that's what's bothering me. And I know, and I speak from a kind of a neutral standpoint when I say this, because I know from my perspective, my favorite Pokemon is never going to be removed from the game. Because my favorite is Raichu, Pikachu's never going to be removed. I'm always going to be safe in that regard. But that does not, you know, include those that have another Pokemon as their favorite. And that's not really fair to them to say, hey, buy this game, but your favorite Pokemon's not in there, and you can't even transfer it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's kind of grimy. You can use the same models from the 3DS and put it in there. I mean, if the 3DS can hold all these models, you don't even have to make them super crisp, because some of these models that we've seen so far are not super crisp. I mean, come on.
True. So Rikazi's super stoked for the upcoming game. He can't wait to buy himself a Switch over it.
Oh yeah, I totally want to buy the Switch right now. That's like in my video, after I even saw the new stuff, I was like, okay, so what does that mean for my regular Linoon? Because I love Linoon. I got my shiny Linoon, and I'm like, oh, so... Because I honestly don't really care for the... I like his design. I do like the new artwork. I wish the shiny Linoon was like that. But it's, you know, has the gold stripes. But making it just like what I call Faticade, you know, I don't care for that, because it's like, oh, you took a normal type and you just added dark type to it, and now it's just added its weaknesses, added more weaknesses to it. I'm like, okay.
You love when they do that.
Yeah, I just and then its tongue is sticking out. It kind of weirds me out a little bit with its tongue hanging out like that.
Yeah. That's interesting.
But, you know, Obstagoon, I'm hoping that competitively Obstagoon is going to be a little bit more competitive, per se. Well, no, I just wonder how they're going to make it more competitive, since Linoon was already widely kind of used for that super gimmick of that belly drum extreme speed, knocking out everything in front of it. So I'm like, what are you going to do for Obstagoon to make people want to use it more than others? Because I already thought about this. If you had a double battle, if VGC stays like this, if you had a double battle, use the Linoon, let Linoon use like belly drum still, keep the gluttony ability to where it now eats the berry, regains its health, while you have this other Pokemon that's kind of a threat. But then, this other Pokemon, or you can make the other Pokemon just use, like, Follow Me or something like that. And with enough bulk that it won't get knocked out. But then on the next turn, do like a trick or something, or an item swap move, and give your Linoon an Eviolite. So then you just boost its defenses and it has maximum attack. You are not going to knock that thing out. Like, ever. I immediately thought of a strategy right there. And I was like, oh, that'll work.
Making lemonade out of lemons.
Mm-hmm. So I was like, well, I don't know what the whole competitive viability is going to be of Obstagoon, but I know how to make Galarian Linoon extremely competitive if it's going to be double battles.
Ultra Powers, all I care about is the Ralphs. If the Ralphs line is in the Galar region. Galar. Yeah, there's a lot of no Sandshrews in it. That's the only one I care about. I mean, I care about a lot, but that's what I care about most.
Is Sandshrew even in there? I don't think I've seen Sandshrew.
We've not seen it yet.
Huh. Yeah, we see, we don't know. Mallow Razor, haven't caught a stream in months. Hey, yo, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. You have not caught many streams. We've had tons of battles. What's going on?
I've already get Tangrowth, but I won't though. Oh, Officer Jenny, I hope you do. You deserve Tangrowth.
Tangrowth in Pokemon Go?
Sword and Shield.
Tangelo, was Tangela in there? I don't think they've announced if Tangela was in there.
No, I don't think I've seen Tangela either.
See, it's really nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it's like wait and see if you got called for the final sports list. Did you make the team or did you get cut?
Mm-hmm. And see, me, I don't even want the information of the full Pokédex. I just want to know whether or not... I just want to know the full old, quote-unquote, Pokédex of all the Pokemon that go in there. That's all I want to know.
Yeah.
And then we can take it from there aside from that. But at least let me know all the Pokemon that can go into the game. Let me make my final decision instead of you constantly putting out all these videos and me being like... That's great and all, but am I still getting your game? I don't know.
Yeah, you should let them know that. Like, excuse me, you guys are missing out on $300.
Yeah.
Do you guys want it?
Well,
I have a question first.
yeah. Because actually, I was already thought about it. Because, you know, if I get the next Pokemon game, I'm getting both games regardless. That's right. I always do. So there we go. That's already $120 right there. Plus taxes, you know, I'll say, you know, let's go 140. Then you got to get the book. You got to get, you know, the merch for it basically to make yourself an actual trainer for this type of stuff. So I'm like, okay, add another $30-$40. No, it's not. No, not even that. 40 to 50 just for that. So you're running close to $200 there. Then you got the full Switch itself. Okay, you got another $200-$300. And then I know some people were like, I was wondering about the whole competitive scene and me walking with a Switch to the competitive scene. I'm not comfortable with that. But then they're like, oh, this new Switch Lite is coming out. Hey, that'll be great for you. But the Switch Lite is not dockable. So can you use an Elgato on this Switch Lite? More than likely, no. So... Therefore, we're like, no, that means I have to get that, and that means, does that also mean I have to then buy two systems because that's going to be a problem, especially if I want to, you know, trade. I am completely analyzing the full situation that I'm diving into with this thing, and I'm like, okay, I just need to know if you all are going to make this game worth it or not, because this is a very expensive journey, and I have tons of Xbox games that I could simply buy in Elgato and start streaming. I can just do that. So,
wild.
Yeah, so I'll get off my soapbox with that.
No, I enjoyed it. Everyone, take notes. Number 50, are you on the shine? No, that's okay. But tell number 51 too.
I need this thing to shine before yours. Oh my god.
What happened to number 28, Big Talk?
I know it. I didn't even realize it until after I finished talking. I looked up and I was like, oh, I'm in the 40s right now. Oops.
Oops.
But the thing is, though, my shiny sense is not tingling. Oh, Elijah's commenting. He said also the animations are all copy pasted. Lots of the models are also shaded changes, not actual model changes. Kind of lazy. Yep, exactly. And that's why I'm like, please don't use that as as a reason if you're going to just say, hey, no. Because we can easily, for those of us that actually play the game, we know exactly what these models look like for the past, 6 years.
Yep.
But now, if they were to say, hey guys, we just didn't have time to put all the Pokemon in there, we're going to make a patch, you'll be able to transfer them later on, that is the guarantee, blah, blah, blah.
My theory is there's going to be like an Ultra Sword, Ultra Shield that has the national decks and all those bells and whistles.
No, supposedly, according to his the verbiage, they are refusing to go to it. Period.
But they always do that. They always release one, then release something the following. It's just like the same thing, but a little updated.
Because actually, think about it this way, though. Like, Pokemon Sun and Moon. You could transfer all your Pokemon to Sun and Moon. There was not a Pokedex number, though. So you couldn't really do much with that. And tournaments that you will have online, they'll say they have to be from the Pokedex itself, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And they ban the other Pokemon, even if you breed them in that game, which was fine. And they force you to use those Pokemon. That's totally fine. But you can still transfer your Pokemon over. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, they expanded on the Pokedex, but it's still not a full Pokedex because you even go through the Ultra Wormhole, catch a Pokemon, there's no Pokedex number on them.
Right.
There's nothing.
You can use them in competition, though.
You can. Any Pokemon that you breed inside of it, you can use it because they're like, hey, you bred it in here, it's legal, blah, 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 blah. But
Right.
yet in Sword and Shield, they're like, no, you're just not able to bring them. Period. Point blank, done. And they said there's no plan on progressing forward with that.
That's so wild.
Yep. Luigi's Mudbray. And I know you go by just Luigi. But good evening. Good evening indeed.
Didn't shine, y'all.
Your 55 didn't. Let me see if my 55 would. I got 3 more till that.
Till 55?
Yep.
He's not calling today. Didn't shine either. No, 57, how rude.
This thing ain't calling in no help. My God. Come on.
Yeah, mine's been pretty lazy on the buddy column. No, friend again? Come on, mama. Just call one more and make them shine. you did have this battle.
Oh man, my 55 was not shiny.
Didn't want to call for help that time, eh? Rude AF.
Yeah, he ain't got no friends. He don't need no friends. He ain't got no
Got
friends.
no friends, no friends, ain't got no friends. Not a single friend. Well, mine did, but it was a boring one. Boring friend that no one wanted to show up to the party. They invited him because they overheard everyone else talking about it and they felt bad for him. So I took care of him and bounced him right from the game.
Gotta kill him.
That's right. Kill him.
Uh-oh.
Loves his double kick this one. What was the uh-oh?
Something, either it's because it's getting close to time or what, but I'm starting to have a little sensation.
Oh no. You go to the doctor and get that checked out.
Or maybe I just need to get this shiny because I feel as though this is the shiny sense is beginning to tingle.
Well, you should get that checked out because it's clearly a phantom sensation, not based on any reality that we can perceive.
Oh well, might have to perceive it as soon as it pops up on my screen.
I hope you're just feeling the sensation so strong on my end that you're mistaking it for your own.
I mean, who knows? Who knows?
Someone knows, just not us.
Let's see. Restore my PP.
Where's these Mudbrays now?
Darn. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to feel like a shiny's about to pop off. Oh my god. Oh my god. Give me a shiny.
I just want one to do just a quick sensation because I want to see the shiny pony. Okay. Well, Mama, we trying.
We gonna get it. We gonna get it.
Well, someone gonna get it. Someone gonna give it to ya. Shiny pony for ya. So, we're about to enter increased shiny odd land. I think. Potentially.
It doesn't matter. The shiny is coming. The shiny is coming. I need a shiny. Come on, shiny.
He's not calling friends worth a damn.
Neither was mine. I'm still at 62.
I'm at 65, so keeping a steady 3 ahead of you.
Maybe it's programmed. Could it potentially be pre-programmed for when it's going to do it?
don't shine. 68, don't shine.
I need yours to not have any friends, and for mine to just call, and then.
Well, no, I won't have that on my end.
No, well, it can happen on your end, just not yet.
Oh, no, he was joking. You get really get that. No, don't you start barking. I can't be distracted or removed.
Keep it going. Keep it going, Rollo.
Stop it, buddy. Rob! What type of food did you put on my dog?
The perfect kind.
Number 70 is not shiny. Why not? Rollo, come here. Okay, lay down.
Oh my goodness! I can feel it. I can feel it. My goodness.
Come on, show up, little buddy.
That's right. Show up over here.
That's not what we said. That's not what was discussed. That's not the terms of these conditions.
You weren't specific enough. So I just added the last sentence and you just confirmed it.
What's going to show up on yours is not mine, buddy.
If I get it, I wonder if I should name it James Baxter. James Baxter.
And mine, Mr. Red.
Alright, Alakazam, use Psychic Attack now! Alakazam and Lord!
Alakazam, go a little bit slower and let the other one attack.
Alakazam.
Those.
Oh, speaking of which, terms, I don't know why it suddenly dawned on me in, like, Alakazam. I have a theory about Pokemon, what they're going to do in Sword and Shield. I have yet to see, well, it's hard to say that, but how best to word it. I am leaning towards the feeling they are going to ensure every Pokemon that can Mega Evolve will be in the game except for Rayquaza. Because I've seen Abomasnow. We've seen the Pokemon that led for Glalie already, so which means Frostlass will be in there and everything. But yeah. Glalie Mega Evolves, Abomasnow, Tyranitar, Charizard.
Kyogre?
They don't really count as Mega Evolutions though, so I don't think they'll be in there.
Yeah, it's weird.
Because yeah, those are automatic. You can't like choose when you're gonna do it. It's
right.
Just done. Let's see, there was some other Pokemon though was also in there that I'd noticed, and I was like, that's another Mega type Pokemon. Oh, Steelix. You know, so.
Oh, yeah. What about Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle?
Mm-hmm. And so with Charizard, you know the other two are going to be there. So.
And then Sceptile, Swampert, and.
According to, I forgot some leak or something like that, they said that all the starters will be there, I think, except for one of them, or all of them are. I think almost all of the starters are going to be in the game from all generations.
Okay.
Supposedly. So, I mean, that can be interpreted or you know, taken as a grain of salt, but that's just the current thoughts from their statements. So I do feel as though every single mega capable Pokemon will be in the game.
That makes sense.
I don't think that any of the legendaries. I don't know how everybody found this out, because they said, yeah, we all know Mewtwo and Mew. Everybody knows Mew is in the game. I'm like, how does everybody know Mew is in the game? I didn't know Mew was in the game.
People just Reddit and subreddit, and people just know things.
Yeah, and I was like, where was there a clip of something of leading to Mew to be truly confirmed? Not even a rumor. It's confirmed Mew was going to be in it. I don't know how that got out somehow, but Mew supposedly. Yeah, on time. Okay. I think we should be able to make it to 100. I think that'll just take another, what, 15 minutes or so to make it to 100.
Keeps on plowing through.
So I want to try to make it there.
Yeah, I'm at 79 right now.
And I'm at 76. My gosh, what's with this 3 spacer?
No idea.
Oh man, don't stop calling now. Come on.
Stop calling. Mine's not calling at all. So yours needs to take a break.
No. Keep calling. There we go.
Take a break, little mud break. Take a break, mud break. Take a mud break. Over on Raykazi's screen. But don't unblock, cause I need you. Thank you. Please shine. Love Josh. The end.
Yeah, all it needs to do is just call one shiny. That's all it needs to do.
Oh, right.
Oh my god!
I guess that's right. Like, go ahead and keep going to Raykazi's, but only give me one. I only need one more to come through. Just make her shine.
It needs to do its kick and send it over here. Oh my gosh, stop taking breaks from you calling. Jeez.
Take 4 mud breaks. 15-minute union mud break. Can't show up. Come on, 83. Nope. No shiny on 83.
Oh my gosh, I thought that was shiny for a second.
Because Raykazi's got to go, and we'll probably pick up this shiny race sometime in the very near future, I imagine.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If because what I'll do, I'll try to keep the screen here. I mean, if it ends up being to where if I can come right back in a little bit later on, I'll do that. If not, then we can actually do some of it even tomorrow as well.
Sounds good.
Depends on what time you can. Well, you'll be waking up. What do you gotta do tomorrow?
Tomorrow I have a workout in the morning, and I have a massage at 9 a.m. Pacific time, so I'm free starting after 10, 11 o'clock-ish.
So that's about 11, 12, 1, 2.
Your time.
Yeah. Okay. We'll definitely see what's going on today, rest of today and tomorrow, and we can definitely see.
Perfect.
see, you got up to what, 85?
Yep, I'm 85 right now, waiting for 86 to pop up. Show an ugly face.
I'm waiting for 85 to pop up. I'm catching. Oh! There we go. That's 85. Come on, look, quickly, quickly, knock it out, knock it out. Pass him and grab that shiny.
Come on, call number 86. No.
Thank you. I got
Shiny
86.
for number 86.
Oh, you got 86 as well. Okay. Because I got my 86 one popping up at the same time.
Oh, nice. We're right back in, folks. We're at 86 neck and neck. Mine decided decided to try to call someone, but does it? We'll find out.
87.
No.
Woo! I am racing ahead.
I don't care who gets to 100 first. I care who gets the shiny first.
That's all fine and dandy, but the more encounters I get, the more I'm going to be likely to get a shiny.
Well, you are stopping at 100, so it's almost a finite responsibility of where you can go. So once you get there, it's just like, it's fine. It's like you had so many quarters to put in the vending machine to get your right sticker. And I'm just going to take my time because my probability is just as good.
No, it's
just
not.
as many tries, everyone. We're going to get this if it kills Rikazi.
Cheese on bread. I'm going to race ahead and be like, yup, I got it first. Oh my goodness.
Evolution's a funny thing. Everyone, we're 88. 88. Let's see if 89 pop right up. We finally got them to call one. Let's see if we can get her to call 2 in a row. Come on, Mudbray. Call 2 in a row. Yeah, I knew it was too good to be true.
Huh.
That's okay.
Darn it.
You go give Mama a Braviary.
Mine just stopped calling because I got up to 90.
That's okay. It's going to take a nice 15 call hiatus.
No, it's not. Here we go.
Get it?
91.
89.
No!
Come on, Mudbray, call someone, baby. She's taking her time.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Number 90, don't shine me, don't shine me. At 90, we've got 10 left. Can we get it before Rikazi? Yes, we can, because he's not going to get it.
I need to stop looking at his legs too, because the legs don't really change much color, but I keep looking at the legs like, oh, it's shiny. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it's shiny. No, it's not. Okay.
I'll look for the hair.
Yeah.
That's my go-to. I know the body is orange too, but I feel like the body always looks different.
It's calling
Come on,
every
92,
other one. Come
mama.
on. I'm only a 93. Come on. Stop doing it every other time. Call it every time. I also have this weird feeling as well. I'm noticing that if the help is called in like back to back a few times, or if it goes on one long hiatus and then calls just one, then that's usually when the shiny pops up between those cases. It's like constant, shiny, boom. Oh, yes! No!
No.
These last 6 are torture. No!
Come on, 93. Come on, 93. Come on, 93. 93 can choose me. You're not shiny, but you shut up 93. Now go away as fast as you can be. I need 94. Come on, 94.
It's not. It's calling in help every other time. I'm losing the shiny sense. Come on. You gotta keep it going. You have to call help every single time. Every single time. Come on. Come on.
You hear that, Mudbray? He's talking to you on my end.
Nope. He's called just here. I need 6 back to back. Just to put me at 101.
7 back to back.
That'll put me at 101. I don't want to eat.
Number 1? Can I catch up?
Because I don't want to be on I don't want to be on an even 100. I want to be on 101. 101. 101. Oh my gosh, you just keep doing it. You keep messing it up. You're messing up the streak. Mudbray, don't be doing this. Yo, that no good, man. That no good. Man.
Okay, 95, 95. Can you give me 95? Come on, come on, come on. Come on, give me 95. No? No 95? That's fine.
Special motion. Darn it! Don't work. I'm trying to call it with all of my might. Got to do 3 more to be 101. You didn't call help. Jeez Louise.
Your string is your 85. That's how far back it is for you.
Is it really? My God. I'm gonna have to fix that. Maybe also there's a delay in how it's streaming itself in the settings, maybe. But it doesn't. It's not like that though in the battle stream, so I don't think it should be like that for my broadcasting. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the thing. OBS just went weird today. It took off my other screen. Then after that, it just brought it back, and then it's just like, oh yeah, okay, that's fine.
It's still not on for me.
Yours is still missing?
Yeah. That's fine. I'll figure it out when it's time to leave.
Alright, now I'm just going. I'm at 100, but I'm going until it just stops calling for help. That's 101.
We're at 96, calling 97, so we got 2 more over here. She decided to take her time, and I'm not assuming. Oh, there's one, 97. That's when we want to deploy sometime. Now we got 4 more. We'll go to 101 as well, y'all, and see when it stops calling. And it'll probably stop immediately. That's terrible. Mine got 2 in a row. How strange. That's
and mine just stopped. Mine just stopped at 102. Oh, I hate that. That's an even number. Hate that. Hate it, hate it, hate it.
Okay, let's see if number 99 can shine. 9 to shine. Did not show up. Come on, 99. Not shine. Come on, y'all. We got 2 more. Who believes? We had